This is like 3 months ago. Before.
What is the
banner?
difference?
Where's the banner?
Yes, Matthew, you're genius. Oh, you got that right away. There's no banner from level 1.
Mhm.
So
Huh.
one of the other things they've also started doing extremely heavily is they
Nice.
segment users based on user acquisition campaigns and how the user got to the game. So basically, users have different ad experiences based on if they're organic, if an IAP campaign brought them, or if a blended or ad ROAS campaign bought them. So
This is a no bullshit gaming show where we talk about games and their revenue in great detail, powered by our ad monetization, game design, and user acquisition triple threat expertise. Welcome to the 2.5 Gamers, the unfiltered truth served with a side of giggles. Let's not forget this is a 4 a.m. conference discussion vibe, so let's not take it too seriously. Tune in now and stay 2.5 steps ahead of the gaming industry.
the dub.
Oh my god, this is great. Oh yeah, your background is so blurred now.
Yeah, I really like your beach background, man.
I'm watching this how to add blurred on your background for 30 seconds. It's like you go out and there's absolutely no blurred background in Riverside.
Yeah.
And people keep I had a call with someone like last week. It's like, oh, it's so nice to see you and not to have to see your shower.
Shower is great. The shower is great. Yeah. Okay. Welcome everybody. This is 2.5 Gamers. So my name is Matija Lančarić.
I'm Felix Broadberger.
And I'm Jakub Remir, sitting at the beach with Felix.
We are your hosts. Well, I'm sitting in Santa Barbara. So yeah, I'm gonna be sitting here for a while.
Santa Barbara, Slovakia?
Oh, Santa Barbara, California. Yeah, again, it's the time of the year again. Let's see, this time I hope the internet connection is better. I think last year it was good. The year before it was terrible. But yeah, should be
Let's
fine.
see.
There's no delay, right?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay,
You're fine.
perfect.
So,
then. Yeah.
Today we're talking about something that's too big to ignore. We
Anymore.
basically, yeah, I mean,
Anymore.
like we've been
Yeah,
putting
anymore.
this off for a while. I mean, we went back and forth a couple of times with the guys at the studio, and yeah, they were going to come on. They're not going to come on, but anyway, now their game has become so big that we can't ignore it anymore. And we're of course covering Hexasort by Lion Studios, and
One
I
thing.
think it's
Yeah.
the most quintessential ad monetization game. And I think this is the game
Of
people are going to
course.
be looking back at for like the next 2-3 years. It's it's a beast.
Man, do you remember my story from last year about Hexasort?
How you
Yeah.
love to play it and that you were
Yeah.
really good at it. Yeah.
Maybe. But the,
Well,
the,
did you see like a different person playing it?
No, I was on the plane to Vegas to MAU, and I was playing it on the plane, and then there was this lady sitting next to me, and she screamed like, "Oh my god, this is a great game! I'm absolutely addicted to this. Oh, it's amazing!" I was like, "Oh, okay, calm your horses," but still, like, it's really good. I mean, this game is almost like heroin. It's like you start playing it and you can't put it down.
Yeah.
So it's great, but it's really hard as well. Level check.
It's
Level check.
designed to be very hard. Let's
Yeah,
just say.
level check, guys. Okay, Felix, what's your level?
35.
Jakub, 15,
16.
16,
Whoa.
6. Ooh, yeah.
16.
You,
16.
16.
You're the
Okay,
half
okay,
gamer
nice.
today, huh? You're the
No,
half
but
gamer today.
I went over the levels until level 248.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm level
If you
30
cheat,
only.
it doesn't work, huh?
So Felix, nice. But you have been playing this game for a long time, so
Yeah. I mean, I've been
I
talking
just
about this.
yeah, for a while. So I just
I've been
picked it up
screaming about this
again.
from the mountaintops for like literally
Yeah.
like nearly a year now. So yeah.
So like last year when we wanted to talk about it, it was like making what 60K per day. Now it's 160. So it's only IIPs. So it's a good good
I
timing,
think
I think.
we were talking about it when it was doing something like 50. I don't see the period it was 16. Like this was like from its kind of, let's say, launch from February till May, it was around 50.
Yeah,
and
like
then
50, 60.
Up.
Yeah. Which is good. Can you actually show the gameplay first, Jakub, and then we can talk about charts?
Yeah. Let's do it.
That's what people want. Oh wait, Felix, I know why you are level 35, because I finished one level for you in China.
Oh, you were so proud of that. You were so proud of it. Oh,
can you help me, please?
Yeah, can you help me, please? Like,
that was a low point. That was a low point in my career and life.
I'm pretty good.
I didn't make a level 2 times in a row, and then I was like, "You do it then if you're so good," and then he just did it in like 2 minutes. Yeah. I wanted to kill myself.
All right,
that was very.
in Shanghai.
Yeah, that was a great moment in my life, and I'm gonna, bring it up every time I can.
So
okay, anyway,
the UI is pretty much like the standard that we have here with hybrid casual puzzlers. Yep.
I think, did it change in terms of the visual design? Because this looks way more polished than it was before.
I think did a little bit, and I'm maybe the 3D glow that you see behind there, or like these like high lightning visuals. Maybe, I don't know.
They've also added a couple of features.
I need to double check, but this whole environment and everything looks definitely more sleek. Or maybe it's just like the Halloween update currently.
Could be, but still.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
they get this from Voodoo?
Like,
anyway, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that this whole like UI layout that we see here is pretty much become like a standard within hybrid casual puzzlers that is coming all the way from Blockjam 3D, where we have the same visual progression that Voodoo pretty much started there with mob control. Then it's like spread throughout their portfolio. It's spreading to a Grolic portfolio now. Even Eplavin is using it. So this is a standard where you have these pretty much random points that on the level that like slowly unhide the picture. That's just there. So that's always in the middle. Then we have either monetization of engagement mechanics spread around left and right. This is coming from Hubby's template, similar style there. And then like just 3 buttons within the shop and like leaderboard. I think Blockjam again has the exact same thing there. Yep, not much really to it. Soft currency. I don't know if there's no hard currency within the game. So one currency game basically. Life's mechanic, that's the energy. I don't know why it's bugging me on the emulator, where sometimes I can see how much.
Because you cheat?
I don't know, because it just doesn't like me. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't like cheaters. Yeah. It's in the guidelines. Its privacy policy is like no cheaters, especially we are from Slovakia.
Yeah. There's no daily quests, they are just weekly quests. This is interesting. So they have that, and there's news button with like interesting events and some kind of, let's say, pointers, messages, mails, I guess, for the usual. Then we have stuff like remove ads offer. That's always kind of lurking on the.
You don't have the price.
30 days.
Yeah, that's why.
Only 30 days.
Only 30 days. Yeah.
30 days. Yeah.
$9.99.
Piggy bank mechanic, spin the wheel mechanic. That's charged up by you, not by ad. That's an interesting one. 4 ads in a row in succession.
Daily reward.
Yeah, daily reward. By the way, the rewards are like so small. Like everything's so small regarding rewards in this game.
Yeah, but you know what's annoying? That the red 4 in that fucking circle above the daily reward. If you just X this, then there's the annoying yes. Yeah.
You can turn them off, no? Turn on or turn off.
Okay, you can only turn them on, right? Yeah.
Even worse.
There you go.
Yeah. There's Halloween Lantern Battle Pass. That's like, again, standard there. Nothing to it. So let's get to the actual gameplay now.
No, wait. Go to never mind.
What do you want to go?
Afterwards, I was going to say go to the leaderboard just to see how much some people are playing. The top leader is some person in Malaysia that's just like... Go to the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Yeah, Hall of Fame. Go to Hall of Fame.
What happened? Yeah, Zan. Press Zan. You had it right there.
Yeah. 10,000. I mean, seriously?
She must have been playing non-stop, or he must have been playing non-stop since this game came out.
Only for June?
Yeah, okay. June 2024. Yeah, so last 4 months, this is the life. Hexasort is life. Nothing else.
Trifty's from the States. Yeah.
New Zealand, okay.
Yeah,
United States.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let's get to the actual gameplay. So the first things, just saying, is that okay, I'm gonna lose here because like this is some.
This is you played this. I can see.
But by the way, this is interesting that you can exit and go back to the level at any point, and this is very very key. I'll get to it why.
Also, you know what's key?
Yeah.
Like you play and you watch ads. Other games keep your phone always on. This game turns your screen off as soon as based on your settings in your phone. Other games, no, really.
Yeah, because
and that's
going to the core gameplay discussion.
We know why.
With smooth translation, there's no time in it, so you can play levels literally for whole day, one level, and it's completely okay and intended. That's the right word. That is, the game's intended to be played this way because it's balanced around this way. So levels can take up to like 10 to 15 minutes. It's literally like in the length of Survivor IO run, which is completely different to the usual kind of hybrid casual puzzlers that we see on the market, like Twisted Tangle or whatever, Screwjam, where like these games have like 2 to 3 minutes per level.
Speaking of Screwjam, I saw like 10 million Screwjam clone ads in this game. Obviously.
Anyway, so how the gameplay works? So you have hexagons because hexagons are the bestagons, the best shape in the world, basically. Some of really not like some of the properties of the shape is just like amazing. Feel free to Google it. So what
the fuck just happened?
I've used this shape in gameplays before. Just saying.
Oh yeah, I know your last merge game, which didn't really go anywhere.
It was not that different one. Anyway,
guys, can we talk about one of the most important games of the year?
So what's important here is that you have these stacks of these pastel-colored hexagons, and you need to stack them together by placing two colors in each other, and then they kind of smash into each other and stack on top of each other. And if there's enough of those, they disappear. But 10. The key is that it's 10, but you never know by easily looking at them.
Oh, you need to see the doctor then.
Yeah. Maybe this woman in Malaysia, she can figure it out after being in the Hall of Fame.
But saying like it's not intended really. Like do you know, for instance, this column I'm showing currently with the blue one, like how many of those are there in the stack? You can.
3, 4, 2, 4, 3 or 2, and then the purple is 2. And I don't even wear glasses.
Okay, whatever.
So like
it's not user friendly.
You can turn around the board.
I know you can turn around the board.
Yeah,
so you need to because sometimes the colors are completely different that you see here.
No.
Like the ones that you don't see, and so on and so forth.
Stack some hexes. Come on.
Yeah.
Some hexes.
So what's happening here is that it plays automatically once the colors are pretty much the intended ones. And it's there. And once again, it hits 10, it disappears, and it goes to your pointer here, which is the 13. Objective.
Yeah, nice.
Where you need to kind of hit some kind of limit. The biggest problem, of course, is the space tension, because you run out of space. And this is also one of the biggest innovations that Hexasort has, which is on game board ads, where you have hexa.
They were the one who invented this. This was very clever.
Yeah, this is great.
So you have literally 2 per level gameplay reward videos, which I don't think so we had ever seen within these hybrid casual puzzlers.
Before this, yeah.
Every time is like before or after, with either some pre-boosters or plus moves or plus time or whatever at the end.
I have a question. Like, how would this fit? Like, how would this fit into, let's say, Twisted Tangle gameplay? Like,
Twisted Tangle gameplay is time-based. It was move-based before, but now it's time-based.
Okay, but like that kind of core gameplay, like where would you put these ads? You know what I mean? Like if you just maybe put it in one screw, or
some core gameplays just like aren't really supportive of this. This whole thing is designed for it to be long sessions, so watching an ad seems normal during it.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, because even like
angle, not really. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, like you see this balancing, like it takes 375 stacks to actually kind of pass the level. If they wanted shorter levels, they would just put 30 here instead of 300. They know what they're doing, so it's by design. afterwards, after you pretty much stack all these things, there are new stacks coming always in a trio. So if I place the last one, 3 new ones comes in, and the other new ones will come in only after play all of these. So if I just place them, let's say, randomly and lose the level here. There we are.
Oh yeah, you might be able to do it.
Okay.
Now, you
done.
see? No, yeah.
He's
You
doing
don't
so
care.
well.
Then yeah.
I'm intentionally trying to lose. It's hard.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you are.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, you see how addictive this gameplay is, right? It's so much fun.
It is. It's super satisfying as well. I mean,
It's very satisfying, and it's, by the way, super tactical because you really need
It
to
is.
like play
Think ahead, yeah.
4D chess with like where to stack what. You have these like one color stacks that are literally given to you to kind of move pieces. You probably figure that one out. Then you have these like harder ones where you literally need to tactically think around like where to put them in order to kind of get rid of the colors, so on and so forth. And now I guess we finally be able to kill it.
No, not yet.
No, a bit more.
Now we want to watch you play.
They're making it easier, right?
Yeah.
No, okay, not now.
No.
Oh, come on.
So we did. So I'll get back to it. So we have, again, you can play on for soft currency. If you press it, we can continue, which I don't know, by the way, what happens with the board. And there's always an offer on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's also the important thing, that there's always a bottom offer during the fail state, not just like a pop-up or whatever is during the fail state. So if we click this, we played on, okay. So killer drone spawned in and clears random spots. That's great. Then we have boosters, which is we can get rid of one of these stacks for the whole one. Then we can move and replace title stack, and then we can Then we can
change the bottom. Basically changes the
which I already did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. So this is there, and then there are like a lot of mechanics that are being not a lot of mechanics that are being added throughout the actual gameplay of the game, because until level 16 what happens is that the only mechanic they add here are these like lock spots which unlock during the level. You need to literally hit a specific cap here. For instance, if we just move a few more here, I think this one with 150 will unlock. Just try. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
So there's a mechanic. As I was looking through the levels, the next one is at level 61.
Wait. There is also the one that you have locked the colors. Well, the colors are behind the lock, actually. So not only the board, but actually colors. That's around 20, 25, 30, I guess.
Colors behind the lock.
Yeah, so you have the board, which is locked. But then there's also on that board, there's a stack of red. And then only that, like if you hit 150, it unlocks.
I know.
But then you have all these ice and stuff. All these.
But this thing, no?
Yeah.
No.
It's another one.
It's different.
One. Okay, so they have this ice at 61. Then they have
like
these...
Screwjam.
Yeah, but they have like these photographs, which is, again, you need to kind of do like remove stuff near them in order to make them a photo, and like pretty much very basic match 3 mechanics or like puzzle genre mechanics. Those are not really out of the ordinary. At level 21 you have these whatever.
What's 21?
Fields.
It's more than 121.
121, yeah. Where you need to literally just stack stuff, or let's say destroy stuff on them, so you can get rid of them. That's it, and just get rid of the board. In 158, there's this. Those are these rockets. Which again, the rockets are kind of similar to like fishes from Candy Crush Soda Saga. That if you destroy them, they go and kind of attack some kind of a field. Yeah, that's like a level-based mechanic. Let me stop this, and then on level 248, I was able to find this one where you have these like pools of small pool, and what you need to do is you need to match. Sorry, a specific
such
color.
A cute cough.
Yeah, I thought it was JR. I thought it was your son.
Guys, you're lucky. You're lucky I have some voice because I didn't really have any voice.
Oh,
Especially-
you came back from
On my lecture in Berlin on Friday. that was interesting. Anyway,
Rima went
so
to
you have
her,
these
Kai.
tools. But again, what I'm saying is pretty much that they have these bread and butter level design mechanics from the puzzle genre, which are just being spread around. In my opinion, a little bit too thin. Like the level curve that usually happens is just, I would say, a little bit more aggressive. But I guess those are prone to iteration. But let's see.
Basically, they're adding this for difficulty, right? So it's keeping the gameplay fresh.
Flavor. Difficulty,
flavor.
easy, flavor.
Yeah.
You can build difficulty as easy as possible. You just need more flavor because people get bored. That's the thing.
Different,
With
different types of
puzzle games, your difficulty curve and your level design is the whole game. It's monetization, it's retention, it's everything pretty much. Looking at the data now, the numbers, now that we saw the game.
Finally, yes.
Yeah. So the game was soft launched in September last year and started scaling somewhere around start of the year, January, pretty much to something like 50k IAP a day. And then went all the way to something like September this year with like 70k a day, and now it's pretty much doubled its IAP run rate to 140k a day just in the last month.
Yeah, what happened?
Downloads wise, it seems very stable. Those aren't very big peaks. Actually, even before they were much more stronger on downloads than they were there. My guess is
everyone's
that
copying them.
No, man. It's optimization. They just have much more, data, better level design. You always kind of change levels. You do stuff. You build because this is a completely unique core. So there's not even like benchmarks from other cores like Match 3 or Click to Match or whatever. They need to figure them out. And the more and more data they have, this more tests, more different mechanics. I guess some were changed, some were dropped, some were added in, whatever. The team just optimizes better. So that's, I guess, what happened. Yeah. Moving forward, I was also looking at some copies. So there's Hexamaster 3D Color Sort, which, if I understand, is the imminent complete one-to-one copy. That's the
fuck, yeah. Looks exactly the same.
Exactly. That's kind of the same where they were kind of strong in March, kind of right against them, and now they're kind of scaling up again to something like 35k downloads a day. And revenue-wise, IP, they're slowly crawling up to something like 4k a day, so not that big, but it's still kind of interesting. Yeah, but it's the biggest one of them all. Yeah. The other interesting part is there's Hexablast from guess who? Our friends from Voodoo. Yeah, exactly. Where again, it seems that it's pretty much the thing, but the interesting part here is it has moves.
Dude, and also it's quite different.
It's an iteration.
It's an iteration. It's not like the Hexamaster, which is like direct copy. It's just like iteration on the core, which I really like, because what I think the team behind the core gameplay of Hexasort did is that they brought like a new puzzle mechanic, which could be like a very stable one, like we see with Click to Match and Match 3.
Yeah, and also the Hex Heroes you showed us in
the Hex Heroes thing. Oh yeah, My Games already has a soft launch game that is like puzzle RPG based on this. So,
so it's not Match 3 RPG, but Hexasort RPG type of thing.
Hex Heroes. Yeah, because hexagons are the bestagons, and they will definitely win.
Fucking hell, where is this coming from?
I'm gonna do some YouTube digging after this.
Please.
I'll give you the video where the guy talks about their unique, because it's like it's nature. Nature uses this shape all the time. Like, why do you think bees form their whole home because of this?
Okay, Nate, I want to talk about ads. If we keep going off topic.
It's not off topic. It's just nature. Like bees, like oh my god, fucking god! Like it's the same thing. Like when we discussed the Ants Kingdom, and he started saying,
one cares.
Everybody cares. Everybody cares. Nature, and I was like, okay. Anyway, you can continue, Mr. The Hexagon Bee, the Bestagon.
Yeah, I'm finished. You can go, Felix.
All right.
I think I'm gonna switch the game into 10 seconds off if you want to see the rewarded ad interstitial.
No, yeah, I have a video of it as well, but yeah, it's easier if you do it. But let me just do the intro and preamble for it, because I think basically this is one of the most clever ad monetization like example or games so far that I've seen in the last probably 2 years, and it's basically because of 3 reasons. We're going to cover all 3 of them. The first one is that they had added these rewarded ad units on each level, 2 of them.
To the core, during core.
Exactly. And they invented a brand new ad unit, the rewarded app open interstitial. And then thirdly, they do segmentation, extremely sophisticated. But before we get into those 3 things, I just want to kind of give some of the basics. So inside of Sensor Tower, basically it says the Hexasort has on average per day 5.9 sessions, and time spent in Hexasort is about 40.6 minutes. So I don't know how accurate this is. Does anyone have any idea? But I just kind of went with this.
I think it's pretty accurate. If you kind of compare it to how you play the game.
Yeah.
I think it's
6 sessions. That's very good.
I mean,
yeah.
Like everything about 3 is good, I think, and if you're hitting 6, we just outstandingly high.
It's pretty good.
So the ad units that they have interstitials after each level. They have 2 rewarded ads per level that you can watch that help you give more space on the board.
Depends on the design. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not.
Yeah. Rewarded.
Yeah, that's true.
After a level to double up points. There's daily reward, 4 rewarded ads you can watch for meager amount of coins. And then there's the rewarded app open interstitial, which we're going to cover soon. But basically that means if you assume 40 minute per day, basically that means you can watch around 9 interstitials and 16 rewarded ads in total. Doesn't mean you always do, but that's like the max load you can watch, right? Yep. So basically there's also banners, right? So I assume that basically on average, 55 to 65% of users are watching about 6 rewarded ads per day on average and seeing interstitial ads about 4. And on a time like this, you're probably seeing 90 to 100 banner impressions per day per user, which is impressive, that to say the least. But then basically, Lion Studios went even a step further and they said, that's not enough. Let's invent a brand new ad unit. And this is like the real genius. So what happens in Hexasort is that if you get a WhatsApp message, or if you get an urge to go check another app, or if you leave the game idle for too long, what happens is that you want to go in and show it?
Yeah, we'll just show it, but we'll wait for next one. I was just showing, by the way, that you can seamlessly go to the main menu and to the level back again without any penalties. Yeah, this is very important.
So what happens is that when you go back into the game, you get a screen, and basically the whole screen goes dark except the message that says "Welcome back," or it says like "Ad break plus 2 coins." So each level you win, you get 10 coins in reward. So it's per time you see it is like 20%. It's not that much, but what happens then is they load an interstitial ad, and then after the interstitial ads, they show an animation that goes into the coins. So what is the innovation here? So there is an ad unit that Google came out with about 2 years ago that's called the App Open Ad unit, which is essentially a splash screen interstitial that covers 70% of the screen. That's a picture. And the problem with this ad unit is that the eCPMs were around $2 in the States, $245, and globally about $150. And we've seen it in kind of some games like a lot of games by Supercent, they used it. So the issue is like on interstitial ads, you're getting between $8 to $15 globally on interstitial ads. So basically what they did is they coded this messaging themselves, and they made it so you see an ad every time you go back in the apps, right? So these guys have nearly 6 sessions per day. That means you're starting off every session after the first app open with a revenue event. So while they're probably seeing, users are maybe seeing 5 or 6 interstitials between levels, what happens when they add on the rewarded app open interstitial ad is that they show 5 to 6 interstitials more per day. So they're doubling interstitial revenue just on the back of that. Do you have an example, or should I pull up the video I have of it?
I guess they don't want to give it to me 2 times during the same level.
They know we're recording, right? So this
exactly. That's how it works.
I guess there's a limit on like once per level, maybe, because like
no, it's always when you go back.
Once per up open, maybe.
Always when you go back, man. Because and I think like they did this on purpose with the screen is going off. Because
give me
then
the screen and I'll
you can reopen the app and then just get this like app open.
Already got it during as Felix was talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe just like
so here's the video, right? So here's you press play. You're playing the core gameplay.
You're not
sharing, man.
You're not sharing. It's usual technical Felix is already here. Thank you very much for listening. Felix is trying to now load the. Oh, here you go. Okay, perfect.
Elevator
okay,
music.
All right. Cue the elevator music. So here it is, right? So you're playing the core gameplay, and everything is looking good. Everyone's happy. We're having fun. We're playing Hexasort. It's a great game. It's scaling. Oh, what's this? I got a text from my mom. I needed to go somewhere else, and then I go back in, and boom!
Oh, wow.
Ad break.
Hello.
So basically, I'm going to freeze here. So the innovation is here. They coded this themselves, right? So basically, they just made the lock screen, and then what they do is that's a break. So now we can load an interstitial ad. And then loading a normal interstitial ad. And then...
Thank you very much. Fruit merch.
You see it for 5 to 7 seconds. You get out. And then you see the little animation that gives you the coins. And then you keep playing. So genius.
Perfect.
I know that Google basically had some issues with this because they said it's not a normal ad like break in the gameplay. But then I see it now, or Jakob, you said you saw it on Android as well, because I see it on iOS all the time. I've heard rumors that this one ad unit is responsible for 20% of Hexasort's overall revenue, including the IAP. So this is the first real big innovation. And I've done this on like 3 clients now, and it performs so well. And I think what's behind it is no one really minds since it's after first app open and you get a reward for it. So it's just like whoever did that on the team deserves a Nobel Prize in ads. Like genius.
Okay. Until the ad people are super happy with their Nobel Peace Prize, I just want to say I would give the prize to game design people because the levels are designed like that. Keep in mind that they're intentionally designed to support this kind of.
You always look down at our ad people, the unsung heroes of the gaming industries, the people that turn eyeballs into money.
Man, I need to stand for my game design people because they're never there to talk about this.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
No, but like the design is perfect.
I do agree with this. Right?
The design supports this ad break to the limit. Literally, everything is designed to be like that. Like you see, as I seamlessly could jump into the level, into the menu, no penalties. It's intended.
All right.
Of course, that's why it's in the game.
Like, that's genius to begin with, right? So then we get on to the last thing I said, right? Segmentation, and then we'll get into the revenue stuff. How much money this game is making from ads, right?
Yeah.
But
you can, we can show the graph.
No, wait. No, I'm going to show one more video, and we're going to play a game.
More stuff.
We're going to play a game.
This is more stuff.
So we're going to play an ad monetization. Wow. Can you spot the one difference? So this is Hexasort level 1. So I'm going to maximize the screen here. We're playing
thank
here.
you very much.
This is the first time user experience for a user. Right.
Looking
about
at the
8
gameplay.
months ago.
Great.
Yeah, we're looking at the gameplay, right? All right. So we've seen enough, I think, here, right? Okay, so we're going to look here at this gameplay.
This is like 3 months ago. Before.
What is the difference?
Where's the banner?
Yes, Matthew, you're genius. Oh, you got that right away. There's no banner from level 1. Mm-hmm. So one of the other things they've also started doing extremely heavily is they segment users based on user acquisition campaigns and how the user got to the game. So basically, users have different ad experiences based on if they're organic, if an IAP campaign brought them, or if a blended or ad ROAS campaign bought them. So if an IAP campaign, they don't show ads until like day 2 or day 3, no interstitials, no banners, and basically they delay that and push it out. And if you're organic or not, basically you start seeing it already from level 1.
What are you? Why are you like this?
Okay.
It makes all sense.
No,
It's
no,
not like it's
so
the
clever.
it's the premium experience.
just-
It's the premium
no, no,
experience.
no, 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 no. Don't get me wrong.
What's the
I'm
problem?
just curious. How do you know if it's not just geo-based, but user acquisition campaign based? If you're not running the campaigns.
Well, because a little birdie said.
I'm just like critical.
A little birdie said, yeah, a little birdie said, like,
Right,
like,
it's a talk of the town, basically. So, like, there's ways of doing this.
There's no other way to know. Just say.
I know. I mean, like, you don't know Felix good enough. Like, it's always like,
of course,
how can,
I know he
if
hears
you
a
don't
lot of
ask,
in his
Yeah,
shower
it's like-
behind him.
the thing is like if you don't ask, you don't know. Like, okay, but how should I know the question?
But I
Like,
should
well,
ask.
what should I? Well, I mean, that's your
You
problem.
never
not
ask.
mine.
Can we just stop and acknowledge genius here? Like, we've just
No,
seen
it's
three
genius,
cases
for
of
sure.
absolute genius.
Yeah,
Like, it's so clever. I mean,
Yeah, for people that
segmenting
don't get
users
this,
on
just saying from
Yeah.
product side, usually how segmentations work is that you have segmentations based on the inputs that you get after you install the game, not before people come into the game. So that's the big geniusness, not the segmentation itself. It's like in every single game on hybrid.
It is.
The question is that
But
the input has been moved before the game. That's the
Yeah,
important
the thing
part.
is like the segmenting players based on the source of traffic, basically.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Instead of
Also-
their behavior, like the one where we are just looking for a cutoff point of like where do we turn on the ads to kind of keep the premium people there and not kind of drive them away immediately, which means we lose revenue because on 99% of people that wouldn't pay anyway, we treat them like payers for I don't know how many days.
exactly. Because why?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
So
Okay.
let's leave the genius and let's talk about what genius generates in actual hard-earned ad revenue dollars, right? So based on my estimates on the active user base of the last 30 days, Hexasort earns $301,000 per day currently, which is about 69% of this game's revenue. And the rewarded app open interstitial earns 23% of this revenue.
Wait. Okay.
Naturally goes here.
Yeah. Where's the Julia Roberts math meal? Like,
No.
Wait a second. Okay.
So you said
Show-
it
show-
was 350K a day
Wait. Hexasort, yeah. 300K a day.
with all revenue or just ad revenue? Or
Ad revenue.
350K a day.
300K a day in ad revenue. So listen to this. So you have...
So it makes pretty much like $500,000 a day. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. This game is a fucking beast.
Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to.
It's genius. We've been going over like some of the most genius design things that I think I've seen in like 2 years.
For sure. Like I'm just confirming that I understand correctly.
Yeah, that's what I want to. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Like, oh fuck.
So it's 300K on top what we see here, which is like 450 or basically sadness here and there is like let's round it to $500,000.
Sadness here and there. Let's say it's half a mil a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have any other estimations like low, high again? So we don't piss off all the people in the world.
Okay.
Because
So if I have to give a range, right? So the range here would be probably between 210 to 350K a day from ads, right?
Okay.
So that's the range. So basically, we're looking at an ad ARPDAU. If that's true, ad ARPDAU is around 15 cents, which is crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
they
really
have like
high.
2.5 million active users. Yeah. That's
2.5 million. No, 2 million.
Also,
two.
Also check the countries, please, because
it's always
last time we were talking about the DAUs. Like Felix really had to do like a recalculation.
Yeah, quickly on the fly. But basically, like, if you want to check this, right? So basically, in the States, it's 500,000 users, right?
Yeah.
So 300K iOS users, 200K Android users on rewarded. They're probably, because of the IAP split here, they're probably seeing $30 to $35 eCPMs, 6 rewarded per day on half of the user base. And then there's
also
500
all
iOS.
the merge games. All the merge games are just showing ads in here, like Seaside, all the casual Screw Jam, Twisted Tangles, and all of these different games as well in the game. And I saw so many merge games. Jesus fucking Christ! Like it's
and then you have the
premium
interstitials.
inventory kind of.
Yeah. If
That's
you take
true.
out the rewarded app open interstitials, that's like 70K a day just from that ad unit, right? So if you take that out, then like it's not as impressive. It's still impressive, but it's just
It's still very impressive.
Yeah,
Come on.
absolutely
Super
so
impressive, man,
crazy.
even without the second.
Exactly.
It's like 15 mil a month, basically.
The interesting thing, though, is that you should imagine that Lion Studios really knows a lot of thing about retention and the end cards, right? Because there's one of the biggest things that I discuss with clients currently is the rewarded ad length and rewarded end cards. And they are running quite aggressive ad lengths and rewarded end cards. They have
wait.
rewarded...
Have you heard like their own? It's an uploading studio.
Yeah.
By the way,
but basically they would be an interest to find like the best kind of level of between retention loss and money gain between keeping long end cards. So I actually looked at how long rewarded ads are in Hexasort, and basically they go up to 70 seconds, which is crazy.
Yeah, too long.
Yeah.
I saw today 3 or 5 Seaside Escape videos, which were 60 seconds. Then it was a playable end card, and when I tried to click the X button, I clicked on the X button, and I jumped directly into the App Store. I clicked 5 more times, and again, straight into the App Store. So I don't know, like, where the fuck should I click? Just close it on the first
the
attempt.
same thing.
Which is never happened. It never haplappens. Fucking hell.
No, this was happening to me with the same. What did we review last time with Whiteout Survival playables? Also playable. Couldn't click X. Goes to the store
nothing.
and then go back, and only then can click X.
I mean, credit is due where credit is due, and this game could be making 150, 200 million a year with the sadness multiplier. It's insane.
Oh, wait a second, but mobile gaming is dead.
Yeah, forgot about that. Sorry,
I don't know. I'm not sure you're right.
Well, okay, so I'm already going to preempt this. This is genius. This is like ahead of its curve. This is a 10 out of 10 from Admon. This is sick. I really hope we can get someone from Lion on the podcast to actually talk about who came up with this. Probably not.
Probably
we hope
not.
one day.
But
all right,
exactly.
Talk to us about UA, Maciej.
Well, you would be surprised.
They're running AppLovin?
Oh yeah, exactly.
I think they're mediated on AppLovin as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, what you mentioned about this kind of segmenting by source, it's actually interesting because they have pretty good organic traffic, and if I was looking at this almost all the time, like it's almost like 50%, and they work quite a lot on the ASO. So I was looking into the timeline in Sensor Tower. Besides all these like new events, and this is actually a pretty cool feature on iOS, which is driving a lot of traffic. It's they are testing icons, subtitles all the time with different keywords in here. So I was going back, and they're constantly working on this. So the organic traffic is like insane for this type of game, and it's actually still kind of growing. So not bad, guys, not bad. In terms of the actual meat, which is UA, well, can you see AppLovin? Oh, AdMob AppLovin. It's basically all AppLovin. Who would say that? But what is really good, and I think they didn't have this before, it's like millions of playables. The only problem is with I'm not sure like why is like Sensor Tower doing this to me. We can't see like half of the playables, but this is a playable that I see quite a lot, and I was seeing this also when I was playing Capybara Go. It just, I mean, is a Hexasort. So let me just check and see if this is also interesting. So you kind of do this and play. Pretty sure you can't hear the circus music. You can hear it. Okay.
We can. Don't worry.
Okay. So this is first playable. This is another playable.
We don't want to hear it.
I know you don't want to hear it, but I showed you this last time.
Yeah, you
remember?
showed.
Yeah. So it's a lot of playable ads. A lot. Oh fucking hell! Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, let me just do this again so you don't really hear the music, because I'm gonna kill myself as well. Yeah, it's just terrible. Anyway, so no best no Wi-Fi game, a hook, and then we saw this. They're running this for a long time actually. It's not too easy. There's a UGC. There's the gameplay afterwards, and it's 45 seconds. So everything is quite long, well, except this one. Oh, fuck. It's also the terrible music. Again, nothing else than gameplay. And we could be just looking at this. Let's see, it's 99 pages. So, when we were talking about what we were talking about, it was the last time, well, Cub Heroes. They had 30 pages and it was a launch of the game. This is 99 pages of creatives. And
99
like
pages. And we're only on one.
Yeah, don't worry, we're not going to go through all of these. But what I want to say, it's like maybe 70% of this is just playables. And if you kind of, oh, there you go. If you're listening to me all the time, I'm talking about playables as like integral part of the UA running on the ad networks. And they are doing really right. This is just like, this is great. This is what you want to have. Like almost all the playables changing all the time, like during the month, because this is October. And when we were talking about September trends and everything, we saw all these like 3D type of things that we showed on the last creative trends. They have also this. So it's a lot of different creative assets, honestly. Also these types of playables. Which is oh, okay. Interesting. So they changed the creative kind of strategy a lot. They used a lot of uploving, obviously. And let's see, we have this.
Wow.
It's a lot of nice. Fuck. Well, the music is gonna kill me.
Don't worry, we can't hear it, so it's okay.
I know. It's good. But you see here, dumb, normal, smart, genius. Again, good old Albert Einstein. And here, they also countdown.
Right, there's so many iterations on this Zuma, like
because it works. Because it works. Nice. It's also quite satisfying. So, ooh, there you go. Okay. Oh, there's brain age voiceover. Do you know what's your brain age? And it's like, again, nothing else than just doing and showing gameplay. Also, this is interesting.
Do the creatives look different when they're on other networks?
It's almost the same. Google has different videos or different creatives because it's Google, and you don't really have playables there. Well, I mean, you have, but you don't really use them because it's terrible. They have,
this is pretty fake.
This, of course, this is pretty fake. It's kind of like sorting stuff anyway. There you go.
Oh,
it is
like
fake.
Sort, yeah.
Exactly. So this is the lady here. Let's see.
No
we can actually go. Yeah, obviously, we can go back.
No forex hooks
year.
or any other like high CPI trends or whatever.
No. Let's see. Oh wait, April. I'm gonna show you like how these creatives changed over time. So this is the only. I mean, it's kind of the original. it's still there. First seen 9 months ago, so they're still running the same, not the same, but very similar stuff. Now they're experimenting a little bit more with different creatives, but they had way more creatives back then when they launched. Let's this is from this year, April, basically. You don't see this anymore.
Altered gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So their creative kind of approach evolved quite a lot. Because I mean now you're scaling. What? Whoa. Hello.
Ooh. 3D zoom.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, whatever.
Who's that?
Yeah. I don't know. It's our
Like
little
a
friend.
Lion Studios mascot. It's like a potato.
Yeah.
With arms and legs.
It's
and
yeah.
ears.
Looks like that. Oops. Oh. I mean, how can you even play with your PC and the emulator? Can't even. Oh fuck. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's a mascot over there. It's a mascot over there. So that's it basically. Look, if you go to this year, this month, it's TikTok, Facebook.
They're spending on all networks, all right? Yeah.
Oh, basically all networks. Yeah, we can just go and see what's running on TikTok. Mobile-based Wi-Fi. Here we have the usual UGC type of like TikTok Creative Challenge videos.
Oh, there's fruits in it.
Yeah, ASMR sounds. I mean, yeah. Is your brain
Guy
100
over
years
fruits.
old? Yeah. No, it's like the classic type of
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah. It's also quite common in casual gaming. This type of
so filming someone playing in a dark room with a pencil.
Yeah, exactly with a pencil. This is the Apple Pen. So yeah, it's pretty much this is it on TikTok. Like we can check also like
there's
Facebook,
many creative concepts, honestly.
No, but really a lot of different playables.
Variations?
In terms of in the variations of playables. Like that's the main. I mean, that's the key. Like they're not really scaling on Facebook that
there's
much.
No Wi-Fi
Question.
game. There we go.
Question.
There's no Wi-Fi.
If they're really like $150 million a year game or $200 million a year game, how much of that are you spending on UA?
On UA?
Yeah.
A loss, yeah. Quite a lot.
Do you think they're profitable, or do you think they're running a loss, or is it just? Oh, that's nice.
I mean,
it's really pretty creative.
I think we should. I showed you this last time on the creative trends. It's like I don't think like they're running on a loss. It's just we can check actually the retention.
We haven't checked the retention.
Yeah.
So they're doing what, like 110k downloads a day currently. Before they were doing even more.
Are you joking? Day one is 58%.
Day 731. Yeah, I mean,
why rob a bank when you can build a game?
You can build a money printer.
Money printer. I mean, like, this is definitely doing quite well.
Wow.
It's quite. I mean, still, this is. It's all, let's say, US iOS 54. So let's say it's 50. Let's say it's 50 on day one. It could be 25, 30 day 7. That's quite good. Look,
or could be even higher.
Or it could be even higher. Yeah, could be
I
even
heard
higher. Like if
even higher numbers.
What have you heard?
And
like something in the vicinity of 40 day 7.
Yeah, 40 day 7, which was much factory, right?
Wow.
There was much factory US iOS.
Yeah, but there's games that, like, we just don't understand some of these games because we never saw them, and 99% of people never saw these amazing numbers. That's it.
No.
Yeah, that's true, and it's amazing. So look, if this is like day 90, let's say even if they are optimized for 90 days payback, which I'm pretty sure they're not, because they would be not spending that much money. I think they're like 180, maybe 1 year. Still,
what
would you guess the CPI of this?
Ooh,
that's a good one. $2-3.
That's a good. How much?
$2-3. Yeah.
Flying like what US purchase campaigns?
Yeah.
That's too low. I would say definitely below 10. Maybe like around between
7?
5 to 10. 5 to 10. Because it's kind of hyper casual visual style, right? It's hexagons, pentagons. Even bees could play this game. So if you compare this to like regular $30-$50 CPI for match 3 game, definitely scalable. Way more.
If it's $7 per day, and do $7 per CPI, and they do 100k downloads a day.
Wait,
700k.
Wait a second. We are talking about the US only, hey?
US only. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, let's check US only.
Yeah.
It's there. Yeah, look. So it's only 300K in US.
30K US.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's only 300K in US, and then the rest is, let's say, anything below 3.
Okay.
So could be actually, now they're scaling. They could be spending around like 400K per day if they're making 500, because there's a lot of organics still.
Yeah.
So let's go on to the scoring, and after that, we all obviously need to extend an invitation for anyone from Lion Studios to come and talk
Anyone
about
from Lion
Hexasort
Studios,
and
yeah.
collect their Nobel Prize in design.
Price.
One more very important thing on top of it.
Is there?
I'll tell you afterwards.
Ooh.
Oi.
Or I already gave a top score. So what do you give on UA?
9 out of 10 because of all the different playables they have, which is a lot. And honestly, like, this is exactly what you want to see in the, like, outside of Facebook, Google, like SDK network scale. Basically, we always see 1 or 2 playables. Now we see like 7 in, like, on the first page of the UA dashboard or the creative gallery. So that's great. More videos would be interesting. I mean, there's no best no Wi-Fi game, obviously, as a hook there. There's the soap cutting hook as well. There was the 3D kind of CGI type of, for like high production value movie / video, but that's just the beginning. That should be just the beginning.
Okay. 9.8 from my side because of the invention of new puzzle genre.
9.8.
Yeah.
Give him a 10, you stingy bastard.
No.
And there's a twist. I'm pretty sure.
Adding it into like a different monetization model, because they literally changed the monetization model of like hybrid casual puzzlers, and even puzzlers themselves with like in-game, like in-core, during core rewarded ads. So that's there definitely. But there's always the thing that I'm missing there, which is that
social features.
Social feature.
Yeah.
They have social. They have chat messaging. It's not that prominent though, but they have it.
But I would like to see a little bit deeper integration with your
Pretty
friends.
much what Abby Games is doing. What Abby Games is doing. You mean competing against countries?
That's also a good one. That's also states competing against each other is a great one.
I think you would like to see the Monopoly Goes like collection.
There's also one possibility. Yeah, for sure. That's just like, but still, like,
that would be extra
space to
great.
get there. Yeah. So that's why 9.8. And now, for the ultimate thing that we should end with this.
I'm not sure like what he wants to say, but it's already. I'm looking forward.
We'll link this into the channel, so you know. There's this video called "Hexagons Are the Bestagons," which has literally 14 million views, and I really recommend it. Where you literally understand why this is pretty much the best shape in the universe, from the point where bees use it, and then to the other point that pretty much aircrafts are enabled because of this.
I'm sure everyone at AppLovin agrees with you that hexagons are the bestagons.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. In the Lion Studio, the hexagons are the bestagons.
All right.
Nice.
On that bombshell, I think it's time to end, huh?
I think so, yeah. Thank you very much for listening. Also, thanks for commenting under the videos. We really like it. And, please keep doing that. Join our Slack channel. Also, share the podcast with your friends. Definitely let us know if you like it or if you don't like it. Or what you don't like it. Or what you don't like. We will try to change. I can't say we will, but we will try.
Matthew will change his first name and last name so you can pronounce it.
Oh well, wait a second. So I'm now in the US. So next time I will record, I will introduce myself as Matthew Lance. Matthew Lance again.
Lensman's from
Lensman. Matt. Okay, you can call me Matt. Cheers. Bye.
Hexagons are the bestagons.
Jesus Christ.